saying? You want to go get the galleys? Yes. There they are. A galley is kind of a proof. It's kind of the mock-up of the book. And so basically it's a way for you to see how the cover's printed out, what the layout looks like, all put together. And this is what you give to reviewers. And so when you publish a book and there's all kinds of reviews that are, you know, in the front of the cover, maybe the back cover and the inside front pages, that it's usually because the author has already taken these galleys and they've sent them out to reviewers. And so here is the cover of the book. So now, we talked about a few videos ago about how I had to redo the cover. So thank you to my book cover designer, who hopefully I will have as a guest, and she could talk about having to, at the last minute, get this together. But anyway, so here is the book cover. Facing inward. It is my book. It's amazing that it's actually in place. One of my doctors I have asked to write the foreword for the book. And so I hand delivered her copy to her during lunch, and she was like, oh wow, it's like finished. Like, I think a lot of people, you think about a book, but it's actually, here it is. And so that's what a galley is. It's the actual book. I don't have the price barcode on it, but it's the cover. It's an IV bag and there's a reflection. So I'm facing inward. So I decided to use the IV bag like a mirror. And so this is my book. And so these will be sent to reviewers. Now, I've already got some of these, some of the labels done. That goes to Books and Books in Key West, Florida. And then I also have sheets that talk about the book, where they can send the review. In front of me, I don't have the envelopes that will it will go out to, but it's an envelope that has the logo and the logo design on it. I also have handwritten thank you notes. Now, I just have generic handwritten or the generic thank you notes that I've used. I could have printed out some with my publisher logo on it, but I didn't think about it until, was it yesterday, the day before, as I was getting these ready and getting the labels ready, I thought, you know what, I need to fill out a personal thank you to the people who are reviewing my book. So that's what I plan to do, is put a little personal touch in. Everything goes into the book goes into the envelope, and I'm going to head to the post office tomorrow. Now, I thought I should have done this at home. So if you're somebody who like owns a business or owns a side gig where you ship things from home, let me know. One of the things that I'm having to do now, once that the review copies are out over the holidays, I have to kind of situate how I'm going to distribute the books once they're purchased. There are companies that'll do that for you, or am I going to do it myself? I don't know. I don't know yet. But if I do it myself, I'm going to have to definitely do the postage thing from home instead of me standing in line. Now, I know there's 3 boxes of galleys. Not all of these are going to go out tomorrow, but the first batch is going to go out tomorrow, and then I'll keep plugging away to find people who may be willing to review the book or give me a little blurb. One of the things I have to do before I put the book in the envelope also is to mark it. I have to mark it as review copy, not for resale, because that keeps anybody from being able to sell the book themselves. Thank you so much for being part of the channel. I'm going to get started on this. And if you would like to support in any way, because everything goes to the publishing of this book. I created my own publishing house. I'm doing this myself. So this is not print on demand. This is, I'm acting as an indie publisher. So anything that you decide to contribute will go to the publishing house in the production of this to get it out to you and those you love. So you can see below for all of the links and all the ideas about doing so, and especially buying the book when it comes out in the spring. I'll tell you more about that as time goes on, but first let's get these reviews going.